It's time to go back inside the coach's room. I'm Petey, and today we're going to take a closer look at the newest Toronto Maple Leaf, Matias Maccelli, as he comes over from the Utah Hockey Club. And let's go to the video, and let's see where this guy fits in. First, we got to look at his numbers. And when you look at his numbers over the past 3 seasons, some things jump out at you. When you look at him in the 22-23 season in Arizona, dude was 4th for the Calder voting in 22-23. In 64 games, he had 49 points, including 38 assists. He was an elite passer, was able to put up points, playing just over 15 minutes a game, and he came out to an amazing start in Arizona. He was playing mostly with Nick Bjugstad and Lawson Krause. He carried that over in 23-24, played with the same 2 guys, and they were a line that went out there all the time for Arizona. And Andre Tierney played over 16 minutes. He was a guy that played on the offensive side, the defensive side of the puck. He played all 82 games in 23-24, and he had his career high in goals with 17 and his career high in assists with 40. He had 57 points in 82 games, and looks like he was well on his way. And then the move to Utah happened. And he just didn't have that same chemistry. The line mates jumped around a little bit more. There were injuries during the season. And he's a guy, a 24-year-old left-handed Finn puck mover that only dressed 3 of the last 24 games for the Utah Hockey Club at the end of the season. He only played 55. So what happened in Utah? Well, a lot of things. We talked about his line mates moving around a little bit. I think the move on Utah was hard on him. And we saw it not just from Matias Maccelli. Lawson Krause fell off a little bit in the move to Utah. Not everybody responded well with the changes. And whether it was the changes personally off the ice, on the ice, Maccelli just didn't have the season he had the prior to. So now the big question for the Toronto Maple Leafs is, can he get that back? His ice time fell to below 14 minutes per game, and he just wasn't as effective on the ice and producing the offense that he had the prior 2 seasons. So let's go look at some of the video and see what this player is, and see what Matias Maccelli is, and what he can look for from the Toronto Maple Leaf side. First of all, this kid's an elite puck mover, and I don't just mean good, I mean elite. And he's a name that you don't know, so you need to see the film. One of the things he has is amazing vision, and he'll look through people and he'll deliver a pass through 4 and 5 people. He's got the confidence to make a play like this and deliver it through a crowd and put it on the tape. And he's able to deliver pucks like that through a crowd. You're going to see it over and over again. His ability to check. He checks his shoulder. He's always looking. He always has vision. He always knows where everybody is. He sees where the play is. And he's able to make a play through players right at the net. He's a great guy to play with because he can deliver the puck so well. But again, this is over the 2 seasons in Arizona. And his ability to find people. And here's one where he goes into the boards. And you can see him coming into the boards. He's got no plays, getting a stick from his side. Puts his pass between his legs, and he's able to deliver this pass. This is the kind of plays that he was making in Arizona consistently. These kind of plays that led to scoring opportunities going back the other way. His ability to deliver pucks and create offensive opportunities with his great vision. And again, you're going to see his ability to make a pass under pressure, getting sticks, but he still checks his vision. He knows where players are, and he's got the confidence to deliver a pass like this through a crowd. And it's right on the tape. And so when I say he's a good passer, no, he's a better than good passer. This is elite passing in the NHL level. And again, it's just a guy in his first 2 years in the NHL, and his vision is the guy that's able to do this and make a play like this through a crowd and have the confidence to make plays like this is a guy that if you can get him to feed the puck like that to guys that can score, and you've got guys in your lineup that can put the puck in the net, he's an ideal guy to do that. And here he is on the power play. Now, he didn't get much first power play unit in his time in Arizona. He's a second power play guy. But again, we talk about his vision and his ability to look the penalty killers off. So he's looking at the net. He gets all the penalty killers sucked in. They're all focused on him. And then he delivers a pass like a bullet on the tape, and he's able to put one in. You're going to see it again on the power play where he looks everybody off, brings in the crowd, and then he delivers one all the way through the sticks, and he's able to put it on the tape, and this one actually comes back to him where he puts this one into the net. So again, he's a high-skilled puck mover when he has the opportunity, and this is what it was like in Arizona, where he's able to look people off, and he's able to make plays like this on the power play. And again on the power play. And you can see that he's not afraid of this. And the confidence grew as this season went on, which gave him the ability to make passes like this. But the problem when you made passes like this through a crowd and the power play, he always knows where his target is. He's able to deliver these pucks, and he's able to put passes on the tape to help get the offense rolling. But what happened is he became a pass-first guy all the time. When he got opportunities like this, 2-on-1, got to shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. He wasn't shooting. And he was always looking to get that puck back, and he was always trying to make a pass. And so it was just ingrained that you got to shoot, you got to shoot, you got to shoot. So when you get a puck coming into the zone, again, he's got no play. He can't get this puck through. So instead of shooting, get it, he tries to throw it into a wall, and the puck comes back and goes the other way. So he had to learn to start to shoot the puck more, and he did. And that's where he was able to get some of these goals, and that's where he was able to provide some offenses, because he did get the confidence in his shot, and he understood that he needed to get the shot and deliver the puck to the net. And once he started to do that, he's able to have some success on shooting the puck as well. So it wasn't just a one-trick pony anymore. He had the ability to score off of the shot, and that made him even more dangerous in the second season because he was shooting the puck more. And you could see it over and over again where the puck on his stick, and it wasn't always the pass-first mentality. He was able to get the puck off his stick, and he was actually creating offense with his stick. And the other thing he did is he was able to get to the blue paint. Sometimes the players just find the puck, and this is like a Wyatt Johnston. The puck just always seems to find him in this area of the ice. You could say that about Matias Maccelli when he was in Arizona. The same thing. When he had the ability to get downhill and get to the blue paint, the puck just seemed to find him, and he was able to create offense getting close to the net. And you see it again here, his ability to come in the back door and find openings in the blue paint. And again, that's one of his assets that he was able to add to. So it's not just the shot. It's not just his great passing. Now he can get to the blue paint and offense from there. And you can see it wasn't just those things. He also got some skill. You can see him on a breakaway here against the Edmonton Oilers, and he's able to put the puck away on a really nice move. So he does have some tools in his tool bag. He does have some skills. And when he went to Utah, some of those skills started to show up. And here you can see him again getting to the blue paint, and his ability to be around that area of the ice and help add offense. You're going to see it again where his ability to go downhill, find those open areas around the net, and the puck just finds him. He works to get to those areas, and he's able to put it again by getting to the blue paint. And now you're going to see the puck moving. You see that puck moving through the neutral zone, and his ability to get to the blue paint and find areas to score. And again, his shot was still there in Utah at the beginning of the season. You look, the shot was there. He had confidence in his shot. Again, the scoring ability was there. And then what we talk about his assist and his ability to move the puck. Here he is in the neutral zone. Just a little touch pass leads through two players. He's able to put this on Krause's stick for Krause to go in and finish this one out for another great assist for Matias Maccelli. But the season didn't go that way for Matias the entire season. He struggled. And he didn't get the opportunities to make those plays like he did before. And when you see some of his puck handling throughout this season, he really struggled. He tried to go into crowds. He loses pucks. He couldn't maintain puck possession through the neutral zone. Here again, puck's just rolling off his stick. No confidence. The puck goes back the other way into a crowd. You can see it here against the Boston Bruins. He comes into the blue line, and he doesn't make the smart play. It's a 1-on-3. You got to make a play. Now, this is the guy that moved the puck extremely quickly in his first 2 seasons in Arizona, and he's looking for these kind of plays, or you got to get smart. You got to put the puck in, but he didn't do that, and he turns the puck over. And the more he turned the puck over, because the confidence started to get lost. So then you're trying to make these plays in tight areas, and he couldn't make them, losing the puck more. And he started to lose the puck more. He started to get less ice time. You get less ice time, you get less confidence. And the confidence went down, the turnovers went up, and the puck possession went up. And he's pushed off the puck because he's a small player, so he wasn't able to maintain puck possession. Now he's a healthy scratch more often. And you can see here again, his ability when he has the puck, he's not making those dynamic passes that he was making the prior 2 seasons in Arizona until he's pushed off the puck and the puck goes back the other way. And he doesn't have the room now that he had in his first 2 seasons. People know we got to close on this guy, and defenses are covering him more, and they're closing off his time in space, and he's not getting the time to make those pretty plays. And again, his ice time goes down, and he's not playing with the same line mates consistently. And again, that doesn't help him in the transition. And then his confidence is really gone. And now he can't handle the puck, and the puck's pushed off him, and he's turned over. And again, we go back to his numbers. And if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs, you've got to hope that this is the Matias Maccelli you get. Because if it is, and he can get some confidence, he can get some ice time, and he can play with players that can put the puck into the net. And believe me, Toronto has them. If he can play with players like that, he can get opportunities, because he doesn't just lose that skill set. Those skills that are in his toolbox, they don't just go away. Matias Maccelli can make a pass. He's an elite puck mover. And he has great vision in the offensive zone, and he can find those players, and he can put the puck through a crowd. But he's got to get his confidence back. He's got to believe in himself. He's got to have a team that believes in him so he can feel better about his game. And maybe Toronto is the place to do that. Because if they get that Matias Maccelli, this trade is well worth it. You're looking at a guy making $3.4 million that can deliver the puck like that on a team that needs some help in secondary scoring. Absolutely, this could be a big fit. Now, if he struggles offensively and the puck's rolling off his sticks and he's completing turnovers and he's not getting the opportunities like he did, and he played more like he did last season in Utah, well, then Toronto's only stuck with him for a year. He's an RFA after that next year, and nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's a conditional third-round pick 2 years from now. Dude, 2 years from now? A third-round pick 2 years from now? So not too excited about a third-round pick 2 years from now. And if he gets 51 points, and if this team makes it to the playoffs, and he's a regular player in that lineup, that changes to a second-round pick 4 years from now. So if he is what they hope he can be, that he's a guy that can help get the puck and help distribute the puck to some of the more premier goal scorers of this Toronto Maple Leaf team, then it was a good risk by general manager Brad Treliving and a little help from Shane Doan. There's a guy that knows this player really well. So nothing risked, nothing gained here. I think it's a move a player that can help distribute the puck. Now, don't get confused. This isn't Mitch Marner. And I saw a line matchup today where he's playing on the first line. Dude sat out 20 of 23 down the stretch for the Utah Hockey Club. I'm not sure he's ready to step into a first-line role with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, can he fill in some power play time and deliver through a crowd? I think he can. I mean, he was a second power play guy in Utah. Can he do that in Toronto? Absolutely. But he's still a guy right now that's in a bottom six of the lineup that can play with players that can get to the net hard and also players that can get him the net. Get to the net hard so he can distribute the pucks to those areas. And when you saw him play in Arizona, when that line went over the boards, they had a really good motor. Bugstead, Krause, and Maccelli, things were going to happen. They had a good motor. They moved the puck well, and they got the puck to the net extremely well. And both Krause and Bugstead benefited by the great passing of Maccelli. Now, how does that translate in Toronto? Time will tell. But I see him right now as a bottom six forward that's going to help distribute the puck to players that can get to the net. He's going to help distribute the puck to guys that are goal scorers and add to that second scoring in the bottom six lineup. Is that a Max Domi? Is that a Scott Lawton? Are those the guys that he's going to help benefit from? Bobby McMahon, is he going to get a little taste because Matias Maccelli can deliver him the puck? And a lot of people are getting excited about his ability to get the puck to Austin Matthews. Man, that's a big ask for a kid that's coming off a 55-game season with only 18 points. So let's let him get into the system, into the city. Let's see if he fits in that bottom six before we start putting him up there with Austin Matthews. But I like the kid. He works hard. And when he's at the top of his game, he is an elite puck mover. So I hope that gave you a little bit better understanding of what to expect for Matias Maccelli in Toronto in the upcoming 25-26 season. Thanks for coming inside the Coach's Room with me. Make sure you subscribe to Inside the Coach's Room on the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of these video breakdowns as they go on throughout the summer and into next season. Thanks for coming. I'm Petey, and we'll see you at the rink.